Mommy.
Hi guys. Home with kid with pink eye, gross. But just you guys are probably going to do a lab today, assisted by Mr. Stang, bringing in the equipment, and possibly Mrs. Brennan, our lab tech. So just be really nice to everyone and respectful, and just remember, step one, of course, is safety.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Grab goggles and an apron if they're on the cart for this lab. That would be great. You're doing just a little mini prep, testing out single replacement reactions. Sorry, I have a helper here. Then what you're going to grab is a spot plate, 3 solutions in small dropper bottles. The lab tech will help you guys figure out what those are. You're going to grab also 3 different metals.
I love you too.
If the metals look a little bit oxidized or coated in a dull coating, you may want to polish them with sandpaper before doing this. And you're going to grab, that's about it, maybe a water bottle and some paper towel to keep your desks tidy. So what you're going to do is grab a spot plate, which is 4 wells by 3. Okay. And I want you to imagine it like a grid. And what you're going to do is test combinations of the metals, which are copper, zinc, and lead, along with solutions of silver nitrate, copper nitrate, and the zinc nitrate. No thanks, Amy. Okay, you won't be using the last row of wells. And what you're going to do is put a little couple drops of each solution in the well. So every well in this column would contain silver nitrate. Okay, and the same. Then take, actually, you probably want tweezers. Okay, Amy, no thanks. Take tweezers with a little bit of the metal and just dip it in, okay? So here you're dipping copper in silver nitrate, here you're dipping copper in copper nitrate, and here you're dipping copper in zinc nitrate. And just rinse with the water bottle and dab with paper towel in between each trial. And all you're going to do is observe whether or not you think a reaction's occurring. On a separate sheet of paper, I would make a picture that looks like your spot plate. Label what each thing is and put a check mark if you think you saw a spontaneous reaction and an X if you think you saw a non-spontaneous reaction. So the way you'd know is, of course, if you see bubbles or precipitation or any kind of evidence of reaction, put a check mark, and if it looks like nothing happens, put an X. And do that for all the combinations that would occur. So zinc and silver nitrate, zinc and copper, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the lab, bring the waste bucket to your station, and you're just going to gently tip the contents of your spot plate into the waste bucket. Rinse everything really well with distilled water into the waste bucket. Dab dry with paper towel. Dab the metals dry, dry, dry. Put everything away, and that's it. We will discuss the results that you get tomorrow in class as we start to talk about our Unit B redox stuff. Thanks, kids, and I hope you have, hope it goes well. Have a great class. Thanks, everyone.